In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a rainbow loom bracelet called the Mini Fishtail Crossover. You're going to need one loom, and you want to have it so that the pins are lined up even with each other. And we're going to be using these 6 pins right here. So I've chosen 2 colors today. I have black and green. So you want to take your first color, and you want to start with this peg here. And you want to pull the band over to the second peg up, so it's actually stretched across 3 pegs. You want to take your second color, which is, I have green, and you want to put it parallel to that. So it's going to look like this. And what you're going to do for every band is you're going to take the outer side of the band and you're going to pull it across like that. Then you're going to take the outer band of the green and pull that one across like this. So that's what it's going to look like. And every row is going to be the same. You want to push it down. So again, you want to start with a black, put it on, stretch it all the way up. Now you want to do green parallel to that, stretch it up, and you're going to take the outer edge of the black, stretch it over across the middle peg. And then you're going to do the same thing with the green, stretch it across like that. And then you want to push it down. So now we're back to black, stretch it up, and then green, stretch it up. Then you take the outer edge, cross it over, take the outer edge of the green, and cross it back. Now once you have 3 rows on, it's time to start taking them off. So you want to start with the bottom and you want to do the outside. So you want to pull this one off. Just work our way up. This one and the black, and then you do the other side. You want to do green, and you want to do black, and then green. So what we've done is we've just taken the bottom band of each one off, pulling it over the top from the outside, and you want to push it down. So now we're going to put our next row on. So we do black again, and then we do green, and then we're going to take that outer edge and we're going to stretch it across to the middle. I'm going to take the outer green and stretch that one across to the middle, and then take the bottom row off. So we're just going to work our way up till we have those 3 off, and then work our way back down till we have those 3, and then push it down. And we're just going to keep repeating this pattern. It's always going to be the same. So we're going to stretch this across, and then we're going to stretch this across, and then we're going to take them off from the bottom. Work our way up, and then back down. And then push it down. And you can see I've moved the blue piece up, so there's a space for the bracelet to work its way down as it continues to grow. And you'll find that some bands are stretchier than other bands, so they're easier to do. This is a little bit, the bands are a little bit more stretched out in this bracelet since they have to reach across 3 pins. So some bands are better than others. The ones I'm doing right now are a little bit tight. But even within the same company's bands, I've found that different ones are different. So we're just going to keep continuing on in the same pattern until we have our bracelet the size that we want it. And just like within all the other bracelets, you want to make sure when you put them on that you keep them separate and don't overlap them, because they do have to stay in the same order, on and off, if you want it to turn out correctly. So I'm just going to keep going like this, and I'll fast forward here till we get it long enough. Now when your bracelet is to the size that you would like it and you're ready to take it off the loom, what you want to do is just continue with the pattern. So you should have 2 bands left on each pin, and you want to just take the bottom one off, work your way up, and then back down. And now you should have 1 band left on each one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the first one, I'm going to leave it on, I'm going to go in the second one, I'm going to loop this through, I'm going to put the green one back on. Now I want to grab the black one from the other side, pick up the green one again, and then I want to work it through. I'm going to put the green one back on. Okay. Now I want to do the same thing with the other side. I'm going to pick up the green. I'm going to pick up the black. I'm going to work this one through. And then I'm going to stick it back on. And now I'm going to take this side off, leave it on. Here we go. And I'm going to pick up this side, and it's going to come off. And now I'm going to grab a C-clip, or actually this is an S-clip. And I want to hook it through both of these. You can take your hook off. Now you notice on the other side it's a little bit spread out, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull on the sides here a little bit just to tighten that up. So pulling the black here, let me turn it around to the other side, and I'll pull this green. It'll just make the middle come together. Let's see, there we go. That looks better. And then you want to take the S clip on the other side. Let's pick some of these. Take a couple of these. Loop it through. And this is what it looks like. It actually turns out double-sided. So on the one side, you have black in the middle and green on the outside. And then if you flip it over, you have the opposite. You have black on the outside and green in the middle.